Hello! In this video, we will see typical questions from thesis juries and how to answer part 2. A very frequent question is how the conclusions respond to the objectives. So keep in mind that you must memorize the general objective and remember it instantly in case any person asks, as well as the specific objectives, one by one, so that you can highlight the achievements of each of them, which should be reflected in the conclusions as important findings. This question is also very common. In the future, what is still to be researched on the subject? You can start by talking about the limitation of your study, that is, how far you reached, what you managed to do, and why you didn't do more. Talk about the obstacles you had to deal with, and mention that this project opened up new paths. Future professional plans are generated for you, so that this research is like a first step that you can chain with other research topics. And finally, you can suggest topics for other researchers. It's like you are looking forward and discovering new horizons that were not contemplated before. From your findings, you are able to suggest new research questions to detect problems that are glimpsed thanks to your study and future ways to increase the knowledge that we already have about the matter. Third, it is possible that they ask you a question about coherence between the parts of the document. You must organize each of those parts like pieces of a puzzle, so they don't seem disconnected, but all fit together. If you are asked something like, what is the relationship between the objectives and the theoretical framework? Or what is the relationship between the question and the discussion? You know very well how to put everything together, how everything is linked, like little pieces that together make up a whole image, like a puzzle. On the other hand, it is possible that the jurors have doubts about budget and cost issues. It is necessary to detail how much the project costs, why, and break down the sale price of the products or services if you are proposing something for sale. Those costs must be very clear so that you can give an account of each thing, justifying them. Finally, this is not a question, but it is possible for juries to make general criticisms with different levels of severity regarding the work you did. My recommendations are: first of all, listen to them carefully without feeling threatened or without getting defensive, just paying attention to what they mean. Also, respond calmly and with humility. Maintain a serene mood with an open attitude. It's also good to accept the aspects to improve indicated by the jury. Gratefully, let them know that you are going to keep in mind their recommendations. You can also highlight the efforts and successes achieved, noting that despite the weaknesses, surely there are good things in your work, and you did manage to meet the objectives properly, as well as appreciating the improvements pointed out by the juries. So, these are the 5 typical questions you may be asked. How do the conclusions respond to the objectives? In the future, what is still to be researched on the subject? Questions on coherence between the parts of the document, budget and cost issues, and general critiques. If you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching!